Have you ever felt like your brain is a chaotic browser with 100 tabs open? You're drowning in information, buried under deadlines, trying to master new skills, but the actual learning feels like an uphill battle. Maybe you're a student prepping for exams, a pro leveling up your career, or just someone craving new knowledge. Whatever your journey, the pressure to learn, retain, and perform is relentless. If you're tired of studying harder, not smarter, and feeling that constant low-level stress, then this video is your secret weapon. We're not just talking about tips, we're talking about brain hacks that will revolutionize how you absorb information, achieve your goals, and actually enjoy the process. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll have 5 game-changing strategies, including one absolutely critical no-brainer that will immediately boost your focus by 200%. First up, beyond the to-do list, master strategic planning. Most of us have a to-do list, right? But how often does it just sit there, growing longer, making you feel even more overwhelmed? The problem isn't the list itself, it's how we plan. Instead of vague entries like study history, get surgical. Review Chapter 5 on the French Revolution, focusing on key dates and figures for 45 minutes, or outline the main arguments for tomorrow's client presentation by 10 a.m. This isn't just about writing things down, it's about giving your brain a clear, actionable roadmap. Think of the Eisenhower matrix. Categorize your tasks into urgent, important, important, not urgent. This instantly clarifies priorities, slashing procrastination and anxiety. Harvard studies show that people who write down specific goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. So, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each evening to map out tomorrow. The feeling of crossing off those concrete achievements? Pure satisfaction. What's your go-to planning tool? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Next, let's talk about unleashing your morning superpower. Forget hitting snooze 5 times and immediately scrolling through Instagram. The first 1 to 2 hours after you wake up are your brain's golden hour. This is when your mind is freshest, most alert, and primed for deep work thanks to naturally elevated cortisol levels. Scientists call this your peak alertness period, and it's prime time for memory consolidation and tackling complex problems. Instead of wasting this precious window on distractions, use it. Tackle your toughest task, write that difficult report, brainstorm creative ideas, or dive into a new language. Many high achievers, from Tim Cook to Oprah, swear by their unique morning routines. It doesn't have to be complicated, but make it intentional. The biggest mistake? Grab your phone the second your eyes open. That's like setting your mental energy on fire before your day even truly begins. Guard that golden hour fiercely. Now, for the game changer I promised, the ultimate no-phone zone. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Don't just silence your phone. Don't just flip it face down. Put it in a different room, out of sight and out of reach. I know, it sounds extreme, maybe even a little scary, but trust me, it's a total productivity unlock. Every notification, every vibration, even just seeing your phone triggers a dopamine hit in your brain, pulling your focus away. Even if you resist checking it, that mental tug still costs you precious cognitive energy. Challenge yourself. Work or study for 60 to 90 minutes with your phone completely absent. You'll be stunned by what you accomplish. I used to spend hours just quickly checking things, only to find myself sucked into a digital vortex. The moment I started physically removing my phone to another room, my focus skyrocketed. For those who use their phone for work, turn off all non-essential notifications. Better yet, use apps like Forest or Freedom to block distracting apps. This isn't just a tip, it's a non-negotiable for serious focus. Moving on to the Feynman Technique. Do you really understand? You've just learned something new. Great, but how do you know you've truly grasped it? Richard Feynman, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist and genius explainer, had a brilliant yet simple method. Pretend you're teaching it to a 5-year-old, a pet, or even just yourself in the mirror. If you can explain a complex concept in simple, clear language without jargon, then you truly understand it. This technique forces you to synthesize information, identify gaps in your knowledge, and articulate concepts in the most digestible way possible. It's not just a test, it's a powerful active learning method. Try recording yourself explaining a concept or even making a quick TikTok-style educational video. Not only will it solidify your understanding, but it also sharpens your communication skills, which are invaluable whether you're explaining a complex theory or pitching a business idea. This is how top experts, from programmers to philosophers, ensure they've truly mastered their subjects. Finally, let's leverage the Pomodoro Method, the power of short bursts. Learning for hours on end isn't just exhausting, it's often inefficient. The Pomodoro technique is ridiculously simple yet incredibly effective. Set a timer for 25 minutes and focus intensely on one task. When the timer rings, take a mandatory 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break of 15–30 minutes. This structured approach combats procrastination because just 25 minutes feels manageable. Those short breaks allow your brain to reset and recharge, preventing mental fatigue and burnout, a real risk for busy adults aged 18 to 44. But here's the crucial part. During those 5-minute breaks, put your phone away. Stand up, stretch, grab some water, look out a window, or do a few light exercises. If you check your phone, you're not truly resting your mind. That's the most common mistake people make with Pomodoro. There are tons of free Pomodoro apps for your phone and browser. Pick one and try it today. Have you tried Pomodoro before? What was your experience? Let me know in the comments. So there you have it, 5 powerful strategies to transform how you learn, work, and conquer your goals. From strategic planning and harnessing your morning superpower, to creating an impenetrable no-phone zone, mastering the Feynman Technique, and embracing the Pomodoro Method for focused bursts. Don't try to implement everything at once. Pick just 1 or 2 tips that resonate most with you and commit to trying them out for the next week. You'll be amazed at the difference. Which tip are you most excited to try first? Or do you have your own secret weapon for learning smarter? Drop your thoughts and insights in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and build this community of lifelong learners. If you found this video valuable, please hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs a mental boost, and subscribe to my channel for more strategies on personal growth and effective learning. I'll see you in the next video.